Marty. Oh.
Anyway, hello everybody. I don't know what he's laughing about. We were talking before.
Oh my gosh.
As you know, yesterday, surprise visit from the man with the plan, the kid from Madrid. No, he's not from Madrid. I was just trying to rhyme, and that's all I came up with. I'm going to turn over to Kristen. We're going to do a little recap of what was said. By the way, everything that he said, I took it out and cut out that section just from ass. Yeah, you're a good boy. I love you.
I love you, Jacob. I love
your bagel.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I love you too.
Oh, what's going in this mouth next?
He's a good boy. You're looking at you, aren't you? All right. Anyway, Chris, take it over and let's get some prayers out there for our brothers and sisters, and then let's kind of do a recap.
Okay.
I'm pretty excited that he came on yesterday. I had everything he said. I have inside, right? I knew things are better. I knew he went through bad things, so it was good. I'm glad he came out. I appreciate it too. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, morning, brother. I love you, Jacob. I love you too. All the founders, big hugs to all of you, and to TikTok. Welcome every day at 9. Today's birthdays is my youngest grandson, Evan. He is 1 year old today, so happy birthday to you, Evan. Jeanette Bowman, happy birthday to you. I got you, Jeanette. Shao Yang, happy birthday to you. Patty Johnson, happy birthday to you. Evelyn Okariki CNA, happy birthday to you. Ken Pringle, happy birthday to you, Ken. Elizabeth Taylor, there's a name we should all know. I don't think it's the real one, but happy birthday to you, Elizabeth. Ebenezer, wow, I love that name, believe it or not. Alani, happy birthday to you. And Marianela Rodriguez, happy birthday to you. Prayers today. We got a few. I took a few off, added a few. Again, our 3 right now is Bill Must, Sherry Dursaway, Pat Parrott, all going through some things. 2 of them, or actually all 3 of them are home now, and they're still waiting on tests. And I did send Sherry a nice message. She's a lot like me when she's sick. She just can't be left alone, but she replied, all I need is prayers. So Sherry, nonstop, Bill, nonstop, and Pat Parrott, nonstop. Dana Hodgkinskin, we're praying for your healing. Lister T, I found out last night, who's Gemma's sister, is caught the virus from her grandkids, which that's usually how it works. So, Lister, we missed you last night, and you kicked our butts, and we're praying for you. Dustin Grove, with your healing for your stroke. Jeannie and Jason Marr, we're praying for you. Mirthelin Butler, we're praying for you. Cindy Hopkins, Grace Tamajon, William Delorme, AI Francine, Dixie Crabtree's brother Darren, Fat Mata, Harold Fox, Mark Olson, Ruthie Pace. I heard you're going to do some tests today. I love you. We love you, Ruth. We're praying for you. Red and Jane's mothers, we're praying for you. Chloe and Julie. It was nice. Julie came on last night, and boy, she was full of spit and energy. Let me tell you, spit. I said spit. So we're still praying for you. Seeds Academy, PNG, the world, every country. Ash Mafara, I love you, man. Thank you again for coming on and surprising us. Praying for your wife and your kids and your teams constantly. And you blew us all away yesterday. You blew it up, brother. You blew it up. Definitely pray for Marty DeGarmo. He's got some things going on. Needs some prayers. They're all healthy. As you can see, Jacob, that kid ain't missing a meal. That's for sure. And you can throw some prayers my way. And I pray that my grandson lives 100 years. Happy birthday, Evan. I love you. Fighting cancer is Tom Taylor. Excuse me, I said it wrong. Beating cancer. Tom Taylor, stage 2, lung cancer. We're praying for you. Dana and Darius, we're praying for you. Robin Noble, the one who knows all and is never wrong. We're praying for you, Robin. We talked to her quite a bit yesterday. Eileen Geek, Miss Jean, Chang Yang, my loyal brother, Janet and Gerald Muller, David Switzer, Joyce and Melvin. We are praying for all of you to beat that nasty, nasty thing called cancer. real quick, I'll do like 2-minute recap from things that I want to say real quick, because I know Marty's got a lot. One thing that caught my attention, there was a lot of things that he said yesterday that not just caught my attention, but blew me away. When he said 2024 is the year we're never going to forget. It was a great year. And let me explain, I believe what he means, my opinion. In 2024, we hit a wall. And for everything that we go against, corruption happened. And at that moment, way before we knew about it, Ashmafara, he decided that he needed to do something different. I believe the people were not following what he really wanted, his vision. And I'll say it, 2024 is going to be our most remembered, because it's the year that we hit a wall and we made an amazing comeback through Ashmafara's vision. He talked about how there was mistakes made, and he learned from every one of those mistakes. He touched on the care of people about, yeah, I know there's a lot of people doing some silly stuff out there. I've checked them all. And he said, garbage. And his big worry is he doesn't want you to waste your money on something that he knows is not going to happen. I love that he talked about that. He talked about individuals, loyalty. I mean, he touched on it all. I thought it was a great message, a great surprise for both of us. And every time he does stuff like that, I just build a lot more respect for the guy. He's not hiding anything from anybody. He talked about, you will know about the bad people. I think you already know, he said. He will air their dirty laundry with actual factual evidence, which loved it, absolutely loved it, because I don't believe in any corruption. And it snuck into our family. He stopped it. He thought about it. He turned it around. He started a different direction. And I was amazed. So that's all I got. I think that for me, what he said yesterday was everything I kind of already knew, because I'm a loyal believer in what this guy's doing in this company. And I hope you got that same message. But listen to it. I've listened to it 4 times now. Why do I listen to it so much? Because I want to understand every single thing the man is trying to tell us and saying. You heard him talking about, my code. If you don't hear my little hints in my codes, what he's telling you is get ready. What he's telling you is get excited. What he's telling you is, yeah, there's other things out there, but I really wouldn't do them. Save your money. And he's really telling us that he loves us all, and he cares about humanity, and he cares about every single country. He touched on politicians for a quick second. I love you, Ashmafara. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
Okay, we'll see you all tomorrow. I'm just kidding. No, very good. Yeah, kind of a recap. He talked about 20 minutes, something like that. Like I said, I cut out that section, so if you don't want to hear all the stuff before, you don't have to. It's in our channels, both our channels, so you want to check it out. A lot of people have. I'm gonna go ahead.
I want to say this again. I want to thank you for all the new subscribers, and we've said this for the last 5 or 6 weeks. Like and subscribe to these channels right here, because if something pops, I guarantee it's going to be on here. And it happened yesterday, and that's what we're trying to tell you. So again, thank you for liking and subscribing. Share it out. Let's get more people on here. All right, Marty, back to you.
Yeah, and I want to put a little complaint in. We had about 400 people watching. This guy from Florida pops on, and it goes to 3,000. I was like, what the? No, I'm glad you all came on. I'm just joking. All right, anyway, first I want to say, Irina, thank you for the super sticker. She's here all the time, behind the scenes, always positive. You're definitely a pillar in this company. Oh, Franz is here. Hello, Franz. A lot of people here. You can do the chats. I'm going to kind of do a brief recap. We can't hear this stuff enough. Uh, Ash came on and kind of said, look, I haven't chatted with public since Christmas. He said a lot has changed in the last year. Now we're more aware and more educated. We're more cautious. We're more connected. Okay, 24 will be a history-making year. And the reason is, it reminds me of Edison. They asked him one time about failures. He goes, it wasn't a failure. I just found 1,000 ways that don't work. We have all prayed. I don't care what you're religious. We have all prayed in the last many years, but the last year a lot, because we weren't sure what happened. We knew it was bad. But remember, when you ask God, if it's something good, guide us out of this mess. How he does it, he's God. And sometimes you look at it and you think you're going even worse. You think the direction's even worse, and you're like, did God hear me? Yeah. Let's think about this for a minute. Last year, we learned a lot from what Az said. We learned that you have to be cautious. We learned that maybe we would never make the dream that everybody has, or at least Ash's vision. We learned that. How does that happen? Well, things got so messed up that Ash, thank God, and by the way, yeah, he's a super intelligent man, but I think he listens to the voice. And I'm not talking about Robin Noble. The voice is, brother, you got to go a different direction. He knew something was up. And thank God. So what does he do? He gets beat on all fronts. Who knows how much money has been beat up or taken? We don't know. We'll find out. He's not really, and I'm not either. I don't need all the details. I'd be good to, I have an imagination. It wasn't good anywhere. But from that, to be able to refocus and still have his eye on the prize baffles me. Very few people would do that. He said, I had every opportunity at that point. Everything that could have went wrong. Everything against me was against me. From governments to people inside, outside, around, just people he trusted. Imagine that. And then to say, and people on the outside are thinking, I've heard people say, oh, he's not coming back. He gave up. Are you kidding? If you don't know by yesterday, you don't know nothing. He's not going nowhere. And he's back bigger and stronger. And he said, when you don't see me, doesn't mean we're not doing something. We're cooking with grease. He said, I could have quit. It would have been a great, if you're looking for a way out, he had one, but he wasn't. Most people's way out was his way to go forward. Thank God. There were battlefields in every direction, he said. But he said, we're in much better position today. Much better. Bigger drive, stronger drive, more motivated, he said. Foolish people watch and they make up this, they make up that. Listen to me. All said and done. And this is another thing he touched on in it. Listen, it's not about I should be able to do what I want. Do what you want. That's what he said. Go ahead. He goes, I just don't want you to be taken advantage of. I don't want you to be hurt. And he looked at he knows. I looked at him. I was inside. I looked at the source code and everything, and every business that ever comes along in the last 5 years. Joke, 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 joke. Now, some people will make money, but is that what we want? Do what you can do. I get, but I spent 7 years, blood, sweat, and tears, and some more, and he cares. Not only does he care about getting you something that can change your life, but he cares that while he's doing it, you're losing or you're being hurt. So don't ever get the two mixed up of, I should be able to do what yeah, you can. But if I didn't care about, or if Ash didn't care about you, he wouldn't say it. That's why he's saying it. Be careful. Different governments, the world is in freaking free for all right now. It's just absolutely crazy. That's why let's focus on what we have, because the leader of this is not a politician. The leader of this is Mr. Mufar, who's guided by God. If that doesn't rock your boat, yeah, jump ship. I'm not going nowhere. If he can go through all that, I can walk behind him. How hard is that? Let me see some other things I wrote up here. Yes, we had our load of corruption. He said, I can see where we're going. He sees it. He sees what's being developed. And like I said, and I said this just from my intuition, that we're not going to get in 45 days and 30 days and 20 days. That's what happened before. And when Ash did it, he was let down. Not now, and a lot of people took it like, oh, he keeps making promises. That's not what happened. He had people he trusted. The info he got was crap. So now he said, I'm not playing that game, even though he's got the best of the best. He trusts them, but he learned to wait. It's better not to say anything. Everybody getting information didn't work. Because even when we got the information, some people twisted it around. I would rather just get, hey, come to the store, knock on it, enter, thank you, welcome. Let's shake up this world. That's what we're going to get. But be ready, as Oliver Fontaine and the Hotech guys say 50,000 times. Be ready. We're going to have a platform. We're going to have technology that will improve your life, activities, experience. You're going to socialize or learn, or all that we are going to give you practical, effective tools to just achieve. There's no cap. There's unlimited. He keeps emphasizing, listen, every business that I've ever been in, every business, including a regular job, you have limits. They're only going to give you so much, because if they don't keep you hungry, you won't time in. If they don't keep you hungry, you won't click the clock. We could get to the point where we're not hungry and you're fully driven by your heart, not by your wallet or your purse. In some people's case, Charles knows what I'm talking about. I'm just kidding. Is a new guy that came on trivia. He's a great guy. So we need to know that we got something bigger than we could imagine. I love the idea. He loves it, how big, how many people really stayed the course. And I don't mean you went to another business to try it. You're still in the company, okay? But listen, Ash is the most forgiving guy in the world. Remember, he just don't want you to get burned. And if you couldn't market before you came down passive, you still can't. Just a news flash. Good chance you still can't. So be careful, that's all. And we're right there. He said, we'll have no caps. What you can achieve, the game aims to be unlimited in every way, which requires more qualifications to avoid the tire kickers. He wants the best of the best. He wants loyalty, trust. Let's run forward together, holding hands and take this world by storm. His game's making all kinds of noise. We got knowledge, we got resources, we got the network. We got the capital, if you wish. We got, of course, the determination. No doubt about it. He's pumped. You guys saw it yesterday. Does he look like a defeated man? Not to me. He's ready. He's rocking and rolling. So if you got anybody around you, anybody, and there's something maybe not so positive, delete it. And if somebody sends you something that's bad, tell them you don't need to see it. Bad can drain you. When you hear bad, if you spend more than 3 seconds on negative, you're wasting your life. I don't look at it. I don't even want to hear about it. Hey, this guy said this. I don't give a flying kaboop. I don't care. What do I care? They're not going to run. They're not have nothing to do with my life. Jim Hawkins came out a couple days with a video. I did watch it yesterday. Great guy. There's a lot of people like that out in the outer perimeters of this company. That's what I'm saying. They're there. Ask listened to it and said, this guy's like in my living room. He knows exactly what's going on because it's from the heart. Has nothing to do with it's more of a feeling, you know, when you're led by the heart or you're led by the wallet. Listen, do I need money? Yes, yesterday, last year. But that's not driving me because I know if I stay the course, that's coming as a secondary thing. Should it be first thing? No, because you know it's coming with everything else. If you follow the course, the unlimited amount of dollars that could come my way, I know it. I'm telling you right now, I know it. I've been on the other side, working and getting money. I'm like a kid in a candy store in this place, and all of us should feel that way. Let me see. So stay the course. There's a lot more. Watch it. It's 20 minutes. Watch it again if you have to. Pull out certain things. It's just common sense. We're fighting the fight. You're with us. If you don't want to be, fine, he said. If you don't want to be, fine. I don't understand somebody that doesn't want to be here, but I really don't understand somebody that doesn't like the company, doesn't like me, doesn't like Chris, doesn't like Ash, doesn't like Red, doesn't like any of us, and yet they follow us for 6 years. Let me tell you something right away. There was a guy that lived on my old street. I didn't like him. I'm not hanging out in his front yard. It just doesn't make sense. Hey, you got an ugly house. You got an ugly house. Yo, dumbass, go look at somebody else's house. What do you care? So let's stick together like we've been doing. I love it. I love the idea that he came out. We did not know it. He doesn't want to come out and just say nothing, but he wants to come out and tell us everything. He really does. But pieces of this puzzle need to put into place. And when he goes boom, 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 we're going to find out what's up. I'm telling you. And I don't think it's that far away. I really don't. I think everything's moving down the track. I got a good feeling. There's been times where I'm going, oh, man. And what I really hate the most is that he's going through this alone. Really, him and his wife and family. We're going through it, but not what he's going through. And another thing I'm seeing, I love the idea that everybody's getting stronger and stronger together. There's a few people that call, I'm going to have this happen if I don't get this. Listen, I want to give you, just think about this for a minute. When we are running to the world, products are coming in and people are subscribing or whatever you want to call it, that we're moving. It's building. We're building. Do not open your log in and think you're going to have $1 million. Where's that coming from? It takes time. If you notice, every country I go to, I tell you what you could make to match your income, but then I bring it back down to reality. 10% more, 20, 40, 80. match it, double it, walk away, and live the life you want to live. Everything will be there for you to be able to do that. It's not there now, and no business I've ever seen online was it there, ever. I had to lose tens of thousands of dollars to realize, hey, you better learn how to do this on your own. They're not going to help you. That's when I started making it. That's when I found I can't bring anybody with me. That's when God said, hey, here's where you belong, and it's called Under Mr. McFarland. So that's where we are. That's why we're all here. Whether you admit it, you don't admit it, that's why we're here. We're going to have a blast. I believe this year we're going to start changing many, many lives, starting with everybody here. I really believe that. This is the year to start changing lives. At least you start seeing something happening. And like I said, you can walk, you can crawl, you can lay back. I don't care. But I'm not that guy. 65 years old, and that sand is running through that hourglass, trying to figure out a way to stop it, but I can't. What I can do is take the time I have and leverage it to the hilt. Get moving, get people in. Focus on people, not the products. You guys are not product people, you're people. People will love you because of who you are. And if they see you standing taller, your skin looks better, you look like you're younger, that's called success. And success is in here, not in your wallet. Once you feel it, people will come to you. They'll gravitate. But they're not going to come to you if you don't think you're good enough. Really. When you walk around in your mind, well, I don't deserve it, I'm not good enough, you're not getting nothing either. That's not what we were built for. That's not why we were created. You are good enough. All of you. Be you. Be you. Delisa Christie, be you. No, all of us will be blown away when success starts coming in. You got to be ready for that door, though, because people will knock. Hey, what's going on with you, man? I see everything's changing in your life. Be ready. Stand tall, talk tall, and let them know you can have this too. That's it. It's over. So anyway, Chris, I'm going to move on to what's called, if you don't mind.
No, you go right ahead, brother. I'm just watching the chat.
Anyway, thank you, everybody. Almost 400 people. Good. We really appreciate it. Like Chris said, I'm pretty sure if any news comes out, we won't be the last to see it. That's the nicest way I could say it. I feel like I'm panhandling or something. No, but seriously.
Boss,
It's no, and remember, if you subscribe and ring the bell, you won't have to hear from Johnny Come Quickly or Betty Lou. Hey, Ash is on. You'll be notified because people say it right away. We went from literally 300 people or something like that, 350 to 3,000. I've never seen people come in so quick. Anyway, pretty popular guy he is. That's the way it goes. Wait a minute. OTech Pros round.
Oh. Hold on. It's Saturday. Hold on. Let me get back on there.
Well, I'll find out because I got to set up the webinar.
Here.
Tech Roundtable, building clean, ethical technology for the next generation. Saturday, March 1st. Oh, I can't believe it's March 1st. Thank you, Minu. Oh, yeah, the women handed us our Heinies last night.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, something I didn't know. I don't know if Julie Pierre's brother is here, but we found out last night that she is a gymnast. Nobody ever told us. No, really. I mean, she's a gymnast. I couldn't believe what she could do. Anyway, let me move on.
Yeah. We found out Minnow knows answers too, didn't we?
Oh, Minna's a freaking Einstein. She never plays. And then if she didn't play last night, Oh, we still lost, but
Yeah.
we got beat last night bad.
No, it wasn't. Oh yeah, we did get beat.
No, it was horrible. What do you mean it wasn't?
We did.
Okay, everybody. I'm going to Bolivia. I did 3 more last night. I didn't record them yet, but I got 3 more last night because I don't have anything waiting. If you have, listen, I'm going to say this again. Please listen. If you have a place that you're from and you want it done, you can send me an email on passivenation@gmail.com or send it to Chris. He doesn't care how he gets messages. And I can put a video from you underneath it. I want to say that. Now I have to use AI points to do that, but I can do it. Or if you have a script like the one Raphael did, it was pretty nice. It was pretty good. I made him one. He liked it. So just so you know, so you could play a script and then have a way for them to send you an email at the end. Just start moving forward if you want. And then we could always switch it later to a link. Up to you guys. Love y'all. Here we go. We are going to, let's see if I got it right. Bolivia. I hope this is right. And I hope it plays okay. And I apologize for the pronunciation, saying the words wrong. I can't see you because I'm reading your lips.
Pronunciation.
Yeah.
Pronunciation. Yeah, we're not so good at that, but it's okay.
Chris isn't. I'm an expert. All right, here we go. Hello, everybody. Marty DeGarmo here. Today, we're going to Bolivia. A little bit of a backstory. My name is Marty DeGarmo, 65 years old. I have been in every business you could imagine for the last 20 years. But for the last 6 years, I found a home. And I'm going to tell you why. This company was designed from the very beginning, an AI company with heart. It was designed so that anybody, anywhere can win. There's no hidden agenda. You don't need to be a coder. You don't need to be a big time marketer, and you can succeed. And everything about this company is unlimited. The beauty of it is it was designed from the beginning so that high technology put together in such a way that it's user friendly. Uh, like I said, anybody can be part of it and actually change their life for the better. The concept and the theme of the company is, like I said, AI with heart, help people empower themselves, start to create an income where they could fill up their cabinet, their car, maybe change their address, maybe get debt free. And then together, let's try to uplift humanity. And with that concept, I was done. I was sold. And listen, I've been in everything, every shiny object you could imagine. But every one of them, I always had this little bit of doubt deep down inside that something's not right. I've been with this company 6 years this month, and I've never gotten that feeling. In fact, my my love and belief in this company grows every day. The CEO is very transparent. He's walked through fire for the company. His ambition is not to be the richest man in the world. It is to uplift humanity. And he's walked the walk, talked the talk, and I found a home. And I hated it when we would be in different companies, myself and my business partners, and we could bring in hundreds, if not thousands, to certain companies, but we couldn't bring anybody with us. And I found myself being one of those people who encourages people when there's no encouragement really there. Oh, you're doing a great job, Bobby. You're gonna do very, very well. And in reality, Bobby doesn't have a chance. With this company, everybody has a chance. They will have tools that will uplift you to the point where you're in the same playing field as a marketer. The tools will be there to help you slowly but surely build your income to the point which is unlimited, which is massive for me. And it doesn't matter where you're from, what color you are, what religion you are, what country you're from. It's global and everyone can win. At the end of this video, there's a short clip, 3 minutes long, if not, it might be even shorter, that explains the business from my eyes and my heart of what I think this business is about. You can watch that and decide for yourself, you know what? I want to check this out. By the way, we're 7 years in the making, a foundation so that we last decades, maybe lifetimes. And how do you do that? You have to have a strong foundation. And they've been concentrating on the foundation all of these years. Has there been hiccups? Absolutely. When you're trying to build something this great, it's not going to come easy. But thank God, our CEO, do or die, flat out. So anyway, check that out at the end, and maybe you'll want to join us. There'll be no pressure. I don't like pressure. I don't like hype. If something's good enough, everybody has common sense to look at it and go, you know what? There's something here. I gotta know. And if that's good enough for you, fantastic. Join us. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Anyway, what I'm doing, I'm going to country to break down commissions versus income to show people step by step how you can get 10% more income than you make now, 20, 30, 40, maybe even match your income, and maybe a walkaway income no matter who you are or where you're from. Like I said, I don't like hype, so let me break it down. I'm going to use hypothetical numbers. Why? I don't know exactly what the cost of the products will be, and I don't know exactly what commissions they will pay. I can tell you this. We had a semi pre-launch a year and a half ago, and the company paid 25% commission at that time. Do I think they'll pay that now? Yes. Could it be more? Absolutely. Now, one thing very, very, very important. Are the products in high demand? Are we trying to promote or share something that nobody really knows what it is or why they would even want it? No, it's high demand. It's products that are already out there, but bigger, better, higher technology, uh, user-friendly, above market value, and on top of that, they pay a commission. So let me give you hypothetical numbers. Let's say product A is $100 and the company pays you 25%. Makes it simple. Let's say the product's a video conferencing platform. Why would I use that? Because we're going to have one. So I'm going to use something that I know. So here's what's up. In Bolivia, they have a currency which is called Boliviano. The abbreviation is Bob. That's an easy one to remember. So this is a country of 11.5 million people that call Bolivia home. The average monthly income in Bolivia money, is 2,500. Yearly, 30,000. What does it come out to in US dollar? $362. 362 monthly and 4,348 yearly. Okay. I can't believe people are making this type of money in 2025, but most of the world is living in poverty. This is exactly why this company was put together to uplift humanity. We're not going to do pie in the sky and somebody walking through a private jet and all that. It's very disrespectful, my opinion. So let's show you little by little. We know at this level, if you had a $100 product, we're paid 25% commissions. If you took 14.48 times 25, we give you $362 a month, just like it says right here. Exactly. And if you had 174 sales a year, 174 times 25 equals $4,350, 4,348. It rounded a little high. No big deal. But let's not go there. That would match your salary. And by the way, 14 sales a month is not that hard, I don't believe. Now, you're going to say, I can't get sales. I'm not a marketer. Well, let me go back to what I told you. There'll be many, many tools in this company for everyone to use to slowly but surely build an income. But let's start up here. Let's say instead of 14.48 or 50, let's round it off to 15 sales. Okay, let's do 10%, which would be 1.5 sales times 25. That'd be 10%, $37.50 in commission. For somebody making 362 a month, this it has an impact. Let's look at everybody in the world where they're at. That's 10%. Now let's double that times 2. 20%, $75 a month extra. It's almost a week more worth of income. It's massive. And then we could do double that. 40%, $150 extra a month. That's life-changing for people. Billions, by the way, billions. So this is pretty powerful. This is what I love about the company. Because you can slowly, now I want you to picture, you have 14, 15 sales a month, and all of a sudden a new product comes out. Now they're going to have many, monthly, every 2 months, a new product in high demand. Picture some of these people are going to want product number 2 also. So you just leveraged your income. You could bring it up another 10, 20%. Also, there's going to be tools in this magic toolbox, virtual toolbox, where you're also going to be able to invite more people. So picture double that. Picture 30 people. Now you've doubled your income. You're getting to the point that maybe you could walk away and get a little freedom in your life. If you're looking for something like this, that's your ticket. That's why I'm here. I could go anywhere and build something, but I love the idea that all of us can win. But that's the power of this. Now, when I travel around to different countries like this, I like to show other parts of the countries, things they do, they import, they export, just to show who they are. Now, you could go on the news and find out who Bolivia is, but it'd be something disgusting, and they would put a twist on it and make it not very pleasant. And that's just not the reality of the world. So, like I said, their currency is Boliviano, which is Bob. Their population's 11.5 million people. Their top product produced in Bolivia is a major producer of natural gas. Now, I don't know about you, but I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Top export in the country's leading export include natural gas, minerals such as zinc, tin, silver, agriculture products like quinoa, and soybeans. Now, I've got a lot of people in there right now. Most of the ladies are sitting there going, Marty, Marty, Marty. That's not how you say it. Yeah, I'm horrible at it, so I'm sorry. But see that? Now I want to ask you something. We know natural gas is a big deal, right? It brings in a lot of revenue. I don't see it going here. We can't rely on government to take care of us. The company was designed so we could take care of ourselves. It's not get rich quick. It's not a handout. It's something to make it so that you, I don't care who you are, single lady, raising children, single guy, you could change your life with this company. No joke. Here's some interesting facts. Dual capitals. Bolivia uniquely has two capitals. Secure serves as a constitutional capital while La Paz is an administration center. Diverse geography. From the soaring peaks of the Andes Mountains, I'm sorry, to the vast expanse of the Salar de Uyuni. Oh my gosh, the world's largest salt flat. That's pretty cool. Bolivia's landscapes are incredibly varied. Rich indigenous heritage with over 30 indigenous groups and languages. Bolivia boasts a vibrant, diverse culture tapestry. Sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? You know, makes you want to go see it. And we have people in our business from Bolivia. So I apologize for pronouncing things wrong, but that's who I am. But the main thing is I want to get the point across that we're looking for you if you're looking for us. And watch the video at the end, and it'll give you a way to get on the list so you can join for free, and then you decide. Anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Very good, Marty.
Bolivia.
This one, look, Vivine always puts in something there. Read that one.
The death road. Bolivia is known for a notorious, dangerous road called. I know exactly what she's talking about. No, no, no. Have you ever seen it?
No, that's the first time when she's read it.
If I'm right, Levine, it's the one where it's going around that mountain. There's no rails, so if you slip, another one bites the dust. I think that's where they came up with that song. Oh,
Yeah.
it's bad. I mean, over is like hundreds, if not 1,000 feet. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't know it was there, but I think I know what she's talking about. Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
What?
While you were discussing this country, I was thinking of things, of course, going back to what Ash said, and I looked up some things about teamwork and how it works together. And I got just a few examples I want to say real quick. I know it's late. Back in 1970, you all remember the Apollo 13 mission, where an oxygen tank, I think, blew up and put them in peril. And if it wasn't for the teamwork of people that were thousands of miles below them and the calmness of these astronauts, they probably all would have died. But together, collectively, they stayed together and they got them back home. And I want to give you another example. I was thinking about baseball teams, any sports team. You know, it takes a professional team sometimes 3 to 5 years to 7 years get their team together. Lots of losses, learning who's the best, getting the best people, putting the people in the right positions, the great pitchers, the catchers. And then I remember the movie, my favorite movie, it was called Moneyball with Brad Pitt. And he went against all odds. And he believed in this guy and his percentages of what they can do. And in that movie, he had a coach that was just not listening to what he was saying. And he ended up trading probably some of the best players because the coach was only relying on that one player. And he started looking at these percentages, how many times you get on base by walks, hit with a pitch, just base hits, where the coaches catch it, oh, this guy hits home runs all the time. And in fact, he worked on this nonstop, and everyone thought he was just, what is he doing? I remember the negative news about what he's doing. He has no idea what he's doing. Turned out to be one of the greatest negotiators for building a team, and he got offered probably the highest contract ever to come to some of the biggest teams to build their team the way he did it. What Ash is doing, and we're going 7 years into this, but what I'm telling you, why I said that is Ash Mafara wants to make sure all the percentages are perfect. He wants to make sure that we got the greatest pitchers, the greatest catchers, the greatest outfielders. All right. He didn't settle for mediocre. Oh, yeah, this guy's all right. He went out and found the best. He looked at what they could do, what they've done. That's why 7 years doesn't seem so long to me, because any big professional sports team takes that long to get where they're, World Series status. And Ash Mafara has right now found those individuals where the percentages are 100%. He put us in World Series status. He put us in Super Bowl status, Stanley Cup status. This is where this company is at right now. And because of 2024, we might not have got there. That's why he's saying 2024 will be the most remembered. Because guess what, folks? He's got the best of the best. We say it all the time. I know other people say this. You're going to get sick and tired of winning. Get used to it. Winning, winning, winning. That's exactly what this company is going to do. That's what Ash Mafara set out to do, and we're all part of it. That's all I got, Marty. Back to you.
Yeah, well, I want to go over something really quick. Chris reminded me of something. Teamwork and how it can be so effective. Do you remember back in 2018, there was the soccer team and the coach, and they went into caves in Thailand, and they didn't expect it to flood the way it did. So they were stuck in one of the areas in there, and most of the talk outside was they're going to die. Which way did they go? How did they get in? And some of the areas were just big enough to get through, much less having an oxygen tank, right? So they're worried about the oxygen. The level's really, really high. And by the way, deep inside, these kids and that coach were trapped. International went crazy, if you remember. It was all over the news. The Thai Navy SEALs, the British cave divers and doctors and engineers, 10,000 volunteers, they all got together and they picked the best divers in the world, some of them. Cave divers, you got to understand how to, and you definitely can't be claustrophobic. But they went in, they figured out a way, they made a plan, they tried to figure out where they might be and all that. 18 days later, because of teamwork, all 12 boys and the coach were saved. No single person could have done this alone, because they had to take turns getting to certain levels and coming back and saying, okay, the cave bears off to the left or whatever. So that's another way of proving how teamwork is so valuable. And to relate it to unpassive, the stronger you are, the more hope the person has that's with you. Because remember, we're all doors. We're all an opening for someone else. So imagine, and this happened, I'm sure. I believe a lot of people didn't go anywhere, but there are some that ran away, and they couldn't just leave. They ran their mouth too. But imagine that family 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road, what change it could have made for the children and the grandchildren if they had just stayed. If they were, and by the way, everyone that left, unless they won the lottery, there's no way they could be better off. No way. I know some of the people left in 2019, and they're still jumping around from one disco ball to the next disco ball to the next. No joke. You're still with that company? You damn right I am. I don't even hesitate. Yeah, till the end. Oh, you don't realize? I don't realize? Well, let's see. Let's see who's shoving crow down their neck in a few months. Now, I'll tell you what, and the payment I've got so far, and I don't want to shock people, all you people getting ready to make videos, the payment I got was the friendships with people. And that was worth unlimited amount of money to me. We need the other thing called money, fiat money. Yeah, I need it. But what I gained with everybody here, I would have never met Chris. I would have never met Raphael. First met Raphael, he came into a meeting. Here's what he said: "Good night." And I went, "Well, that's ignorant. The freaking guy's leaving as soon as he gets here." But that's how they talk. Good night is like hello, stuff like that. But the people around the world, every country, I got friends all over. Bangladesh, Ava, engineer Shashante, great guy. They're all doing the best they can. Cheng Yang, what's up? Great guy. You could pop up anybody you want. It's just over and over and over, and it's just amazing to me. And that means a lot to me. It really, really does. And by the way, subscribe, ring the bell. You ain't seen nothing yet. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And whatever I learn, whatever I can do to make things better, whatever small piece I can do, and Chris, we're going to do it. We're going to magnify, even if it's a small magnifying glass, we're going to magnify everything. Chris has got a magnifying glass.
You just had
gonna,
to go there, didn't you?
I'm not going to tell you why, but of course he's got one.
Mingo actually got me a big magnifying glass when I was on.
Really?
Yes, he did. It's in my bus.
You called the bus, huh?
My love bus.
Why'd she get you one though? I just want to know.
I forgot my glasses at home, and I couldn't read nothing. So this big old magnet.
By the way, guys, if you know Minnow, don't say anything to her, because you're getting it sent to your home.
Yeah. If you said you blew out 4 tires, if I said, "Oh my God, I had to blow out 4 tires on my car," I'd probably come home the next day and there'd be 4 tires sitting on my porch.
Let's see what Itsy Bitsy Spider's talking about. Hung my bike when I was 10.
I hung my bike when I was 10.
Wait, she's from Australia, so I guess I put my bike up for good, and I haven't rode it since I was 10. Thanks, I'm sharing it now, brother. Oh, Marcian. I did that. Oh my gosh, guys. I did what Ash said. No, I don't want to take the credit. I didn't do squat. I just saw AI, Francine. She wrote out word for word everything Ash said in French. So I made a video of it. It's on my YouTube. Marcian just told me she got it and she's sharing it, which is fantastic. I'm gonna go. Chris, say something. Nice.
You see that?
Bye, everybody.
Wait, Delisa, I was just talking to my brothers, Marty and Ash, the other day about where you live. And we pulled it up in the map. I go,
"Oh, that's right." He did. He said that's
7-hour drive. I said I felt bad, but it was like a 7-hour drive from where I was at. But I will get there. I promise you that, Delisa, because I really want to see that place. It'll be fun. And I see all those girls, your girlfriends, and dancing. You guys are having fun. I want a part of that. I want to be a part of that party. That looks like a lot of fun. You know what I mean? I'm not being bad, Marty. So I ain't saying how you doing. I'm just saying.
Every woman we had on Shine the Light.
You're so full of
No,
Marty.
I'm not kidding. Before we went live, he would go like this. He turned into what was his name? Barry White.
Barry White, yeah.
He turned over.
Joey from Friends. How you doing?
That's what he did. How you doing? Who starts up a conversation? Are you married? And I'm going.
Well, there's a lot of single guys out there. We'll let them know. Hey, there's some beautiful women out there. Free as
well. He wasn't asking the women. He was asking the guys we brought. I'm just kidding. All right, we're gonna go.
You're such a Marty. What's today? Friday. Say Friday? Oh my God, it's Friday already.
Yep.
After yesterday, I need a 5-day weekend.
All right, we're gonna go. What's going on? Oh, tomorrow, OTech Pros.
Tech Bros noon.
We're supposed to go to Shashante too, by the way.